Hi everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Welcome to Tarot by Jessa. This is a reading for the sign of Leo and this is for the month of June. Let's see what you're waiting to accomplish and to find out. We can already see a union or potential partnership, but it seems like I don't know. I don't want to talk in advance. Let the cards decide what we need to say to you. I'm a Leo rising myself, so I'm going to claim this reading. Set your intentions. What do we need to tell Leo for the month of June? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I told you this is a potential reading for partnership. The cards never lie. This is a different deck. Okay, this is an oracle card, oracle deck. And see, we have lovers. And earlier we already saw that the lovers card, the major arcana, was already showing itself. So there's something about partnership here, potentially between very close friends or very close allies. And with this intimate image, we can definitely conclude that this is about love, romance, or maybe an ex-spouse, ex-partner. But look, not just an ex-partner, sorry, it could be a new one. Look at this, high honor. High honor, and then lovers. Is this a significant partnership that has a, it has a high level? I can't find the right word, sorry. I think this person has a high regard for you. Like when they meet you, if this is a new person, when they meet you, they would feel like, this is it. This is the person I want to be with. Do you know what I mean? Like, just imagine yourself in that situation. If this is a new person, if this is a past energy, I think if this is a past situation, this person looks up to you with high regard. They remember you with fond memories. They remember you as their significant other who maybe you've built a life together in the past and it didn't work out for some reason, like because we had the epidemic and then people lost their jobs, they lost family members, they lost businesses, they had to rebuild their lives, they felt sick, they became some people who developed COVID, they developed scary complications in their blood, they could no longer walk. Some people I knew could no longer talk. That's how awful the complications were. So having said this, I think if this was a past situation, maybe it didn't work out. But from time to time, when this person remembers you, they have a high regard for you. Like, oh, Leo was the best thing to ever happen to me. He or she was the only person who understands me. Like, you finish each other's sentences, you respect, maybe you gave them a lot of respect, you made them feel worthy, you made them feel valuable. Okay, so yeah, but if this is a new person, I'm telling you, they will make sure that you know where you stand in their life. They respect you so much. Maybe they respect what you do for a living, or they respect, they look at you as if you're a very respectable or reputable person, like an honorable guest, if you know what I mean. Tell me about this high honor, and lovers. Tell me about the cards, please, for Leo. What's coming to Leo this June? Leo, I told you the cards don't lie. The energies don't lie. Okay, there's an offer of union, partnership. Some of you, Leo, you could be getting married this month or maybe this year, over the next 6 months. In tarot cards universe, the pentacle represents months, sometimes years, and the wands represent days, hours, and then cups, I believe weeks to months, or months, and then the swords to weeks. There's an offer of partnership here. I cannot be wrong about this reading. I can feel it. If this is a new person for some of you, they might just, I don't know, they might surprise you with a proposal within a couple of weeks of knowing you. This is an offer of wedding, an offer of wedding, an offer of partnership. I don't know exactly. For those single Leos who are not interested at all in becoming, in being with someone, you might be surprised. You might be surprised how this will pan out. Ace of Pentacles. This is an offer of partnership. You might end up with being with someone who's very passionately, I want to say, obsessed, like a whirlwind romance. I'm feeling this. I can feel that there's like a whirlwind union that will sweep you off of your feet. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. What is Ace of Pentacles for Leo? Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Someone is working hard on their way to you, or on their way to someone, because you could be a masculine Leo and you're the one who's pushing through to come to someone. So work your way with how the energies work. Someone is pushing through to be with a person here because of a very strong connection. As I said, very passionate, very sexual, strong physical connection. But someone is pushing through, like, I'm going to finish 40 hours this week or 75 hours of work this week just so I can travel to your country and be with you. That's what I'm getting here. Working hard to finish something to be with you, or to be with this person. As I said, you could be you, Leo, could be the one that's offering this pentacle to someone. So yeah, towards a new beginning. Or as I said, this person sees you as the ultimate manifestation of their dreams. You're becoming the center of this person's world. So just do be careful, because you might, if this is a new person, you might meet someone, or you could have met this person already, who might become obsessed in a sexual way, in a passionate way. They might see you as, oh, the most beautiful person I've ever met. Or maybe your physical connection could be too strong, and again, they were swept off. Their feet were swept off by your alluring beauty, or I don't know, because you could be a beautiful man and woman. Yeah, there's that very strong desire. I just hope it's not just desire, because you know be careful, because you might meet a person who's narcissistic. Not all offers are good. Read the fine prints. This could be a love bombing situation. Oh, I love you, let's be together after 4 weeks, after 4 months of meeting. Just just put a stop, put a pause. Try your best to look at things from a practical angle. Oh, maybe this one is from a different ethnicity, has a different background. What are we dealing with here? You don't want to end up with someone who's quite controlling. Pluto is in our 7th house. I'm Leo as well. And Pluto, being on the house, 7th house, rules the house of partnerships, intimate connections. We might have a tendency to attract powerful people, as in those who want to overpower us. So just because it's there, just because it's being offered to you, doesn't mean you should take it. Like for example, with food, I've been struggling to lose weight, but I really love sweets. Okay, so if it's in front of me, if let's say there's an eclair, chocolate eclair in front of me, I know to myself that, okay, it's not good to eat a lot of sugar, but the eclair is in front of you. Just because it's in front of you doesn't mean you should take it. because you know to yourself it's bad to eat sugar all the time, unless that's your dessert and you haven't, you haven't eaten chocolate for quite some time, then sure, it's good. Going back to this person who might seem to be obsessed with you from a sexual point of view, okay, like they're willing to finish whatever they need to finish just to be with you because they see you as the center of their world. It might have an intoxicating feeling into it, and it might backfire on you because we don't know if this is a narcissistic person or someone abusive who wants to just possess you. Okay, I'm proposing marriage to you because I want to possess your beauty, and not all. I always tell this to myself. Okay, I'm not an attractive person to say that I know what models feel like, but I firmly believe that beautiful people don't have it easier than regular people like myself. I think they're the most vulnerable people out there because they're beautiful, they're sexy, they have everything. It's like leaving a sandwich, turkey sandwich, um uncovered. It's just a naked sandwich on top of a bin. The birds will eat it. It's attractive, it's too attractive, everybody wants to have it. Food is attractive to people who are hungry. What I'm saying is, if this person becomes obsessed with you, and you know to yourself that you're beautiful, you're in love as well, just do be careful with their intentions. Look deeper into their intention, because there could be something intoxicating here. Like they just want to possess you, or maybe they're just in because of the physical connection, and maybe there's no love. Okay, like how people acted, when Marilyn Monroe was still alive. Everybody wants to get their hands on Marilyn Monroe because she's beautiful, she's a bombshell. But not all of those men have good intentions. So, and it's the same for men. Just because you're a handsome, attractive guy, kind guy, doesn't mean that the woman that you will date will have your best interests in their hands. They could just be there because they're gold diggers, okay? It's just an honest talk. And be careful of people who try to win you over with using their sweet words. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, gay, hetero, homosexual, it doesn't matter. Don't fall for words. Just because it's there, just because it's being offered, doesn't mean you should take it, okay? And just because it's an amazing sex, doesn't mean you should be with them, okay? Because at the end of the day, isn't it, marriage partnership is a lifelong commitment. It's a commitment. It's a teamwork. Just because you love to kiss each other, it doesn't mean you would want to wake up next to each other all the time and you would want to be with each other 24/7. So practicality applies here, but definitely, again, this person has a high regard for you, sees you with high honor, with a respectable, reputable name. Okay, so maybe you've met this person in the past. That's why this is how they view you, or maybe you had a past connection with them. Again, it could be an ex who had a first-hand experience of how you love, how you take care of a significant other, and they cannot let go of that. They can't just simply bury it. Maybe they've after you've been together, you broke up, maybe because of a lot of things, loss of a job, partner, they had to relocate, yada yada, maybe it didn't work out, and perhaps they've tasted other partners, and they've tested other people as partners, and they've lived together. Now they can definitely say that, oh, Leo was the best I've ever had, I want to go back to her or him. These kinds of things. Again, if this is a past one, but if this is a new one, then I guess it's good. The only difference is that you don't know their intention. But I guess you've dated in the past, because there's an intoxicating energy here that binds the two of you. Okay, rejuvenation, renewal. You could be dealing with a past person. I should have picked the card because you know what happened to the star card? It just slid over. So I was like, okay, this card wanted me to pick it up. So this is a card of reunion, renewal, rejuvenation. So you could be dealing with a past person again. Maybe you've dated them in the past for a brief period of time, or you must have had a significant past with this person for them to reconsider you. Like, I'm guessing this is someone you've had a previous, sexual interaction before. Very passionate. There's a very, very passionate energy. Tell me about this. Tell me about the Four of Wands. What exactly are they going to offer? Marriage, maybe offer to live together. This is an offer of, by the way, like an offer of a strong foundation for Wands. Again, offer of marriage for some of you. Okay. But there's somebody here who's gonna say no. The feminine energy wants to say no. Like your inner knowing is telling you, again, as I said, I've already warned you not to just take things at a face value, especially if you don't know their intention. It could just be because of physical connection. So your inner knowing is somehow telling you, don't trust this person, or look deeper into it. Look deeper into them. Make them work hard for it. Look deeper into them. Eight of Pentacles. You're going to forgive them. Okay, yeah, I think this is a past person. And the cards are telling us that I think you're going to forgive them. You might be dealing with an air sign, or someone who works in information technology or networking, or someone who's quite intelligent and practical. Again, it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're going to forgive this person. You're turning your back on past argument, conflicts. You're holding the cup and it's very dear to your heart, and you're presenting this to the King of Swords. You're going to forgive this person. I think at first you feel like, oh, I'm quite hesitant to believe that they've changed, but you will forgive. You're going to work things out. You're going to work on your differences. You're going to fix whatever happened in the past. You're going to forgive him or her. You're going to forgive, willing to start again from scratch. You're gonna offer this King of Swords the cup of forgiveness. But isn't that what we normally do when we forgive someone's trespasses? We forgive and we forget, and we try to move on. We don't just simply, we're not half-hearted, isn't it? I don't think it's good to enter a relationship, even if it's just plain friendship. It's not good to just be friends and pretend as if, oh yeah, I've forgiven your past trespasses, but I'm keeping this one over here. Like, I don't think that's a good way to start a relationship. And I don't think, any relationship for that matter, even if it's between parents and kids, or amongst, even if female friends or male friends, like, you're willing to welcome this person back into your life, completely turn your back on the things that they've done and start again. Even if it's been very difficult for you to accept, you're quite hesitant to just forgive and forget. But I think you're quite a forgiving person in terms of this energy. Okay, that's what the Four of Wands is about over here. Maybe an offer to rebuild a life that you used to have, or rebuild your life together. Yeah, something new is coming. Seeds have been planted. Yeah, something new is coming. Yeah, something new is coming. It might be offered over the weekend. It might take you by surprise. Two of Pentacles. Calm down. Avoid heavy arguments between this person. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's forgiveness between the two of you. There's forgiveness. And I think this person is quite positive that they're going to win over this pain, okay? They're feeling as positive as much. Oh, they feel more positive than you do. They're coming up to you as in a more humble energy, less less arrogance, okay? Maybe this person has changed ever since you've been physically away from each other. There's less arrogance. This is a very humble and nurturing energy. I think they're equally, maybe they're in love. Like this is a proper loving loving, nurturing energy here. Oh, yeah. You're looking into this. If you're a female, if you're a female Leo, you're not giving up your dreams on having a stable connection or stable family life. Okay, you're not giving up your dreams on this one, but I don't know if they are exactly who you want. You know what I mean? Like there's a positivity in you if you're the feminine Leo. You're coming up here as the Queen of Pentacles. You're not giving up the fight. You're still looking forward into having a stable connection, the possibility of having your own family, possibility of having your own stable connection with someone. You didn't give up on this one, even if you've had a fall apart with this person in the past. Now, I don't really know if I understand not everyone is keen on having a connection, especially if you're in your 50s or 60s and you're not really waiting for anyone. It's up to you, but definitely someone is coming to reclaim their spot in your life. And as I said, they respect you so much. They have so much respect for you. Just imagine someone who you lost a pair of shoes, but you took those shoes for granted because they look so plain. They're just plain gray or black, and then you lost them. And then once you've lost them, you realize, you know what? I was very comfortable when I was wearing those sneakers. Just this person didn't know what they had until they lost it. And in this case, they lost you. And they have so much fun memories with you. And I think they've tried dating or even married someone after they got together with you, and now they realize they want to come back to you. They have a high regard for you. They look up, this person look up to you like a star. And at some point, they feel a tremendous desire to put you in a pedestal. Like she is the one. I have to use the pronoun she because this is a feminine energy. Maybe you're a masculine Leo and this is how you view this other person. Like you after trying other partners, you realize, oh, it's only Leo who can satisfy me. I have to say that. So they look up to you as the center of their world. Like she's the only one who can do this. Like she's the only one who can make me happy. She's the only one who can make me smile. She cooks this dish very nicely and she smiles at me when I open the door, these kinds of things. But there's a very strong sexual attraction between the two of you. I'm not gonna lie. It is here. I've seen it. Good luck. God bless.